Hello and welcome back to Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Sarkamus. A new patch has been released. A patch named Inhuman Bondage, I think. And yes, it changes a lot of things. And that's exactly why I'm gonna try to take it kind of slow this episode. Just try to get a feel for everything that's changed. For all the little changes that were added. And in order to take it slow, I'm simply gonna do... It is going to be a long mission, so it's a bit more stressful than usual, but it's gonna be an apprentice level mission into the Warrens. We have a couple of heroes who are well suited for that. For example, the Leper is a Warren Scrounger, which increases the scouting chance. I've equipped him with the Fortunate Armlet and the Legendary Bracer, which increase his damage and accuracy. That is always a combination that I like a lot on the Leper. He doesn't have Hue, which is good to keep in mind. He also doesn't have a Plague Doctor that can boost his damage, but otherwise he is probably gonna do fine. Then we have a Bounty Hunter, whom I've given a Bounty Hunter specific unmovable helmet, which increases the move resist as well as the move skill chance, which is the most important thing to me because I like using the come hither. Furthermore, yeah, I've given him mostly melee abilities. I've also given him the Agility Talon, which increases his speed, so he can use the come hither before enemies get a chance to act, is the idea. Then we have a Highwayman, who's gonna be using mostly ranged abilities, and that includes Tracking Shot and Pistol Shot. I've given him the Gunslinger's Buckle to increase the damage and accuracy on ranged skills. It does reduce the damage on melee skills, but I'm probably mostly gonna be using the melee skills for bleed, the open vein for bleed damage. And the Wicked Slice, I don't really know if I'm gonna use that one, but he needs a 4th skill. And I've also given him a Warrior's Cap to increase the accuracy on those melee skills. He also has Warren Scrounger and he is thick-blooded, which could come in handy in the Warrens. Last but not least, we have the Vestal, who's gonna mostly be our healer, which is why I have given her the Surgeon's Charm, and the Tough Ring, which is a combination that I often use for the healer class heroes. Well, she is steady, she is Second Wind, and she's a Night Owl. Not really relevant quirks, but she will no doubt do fine. Well, no doubt, hopefully. Anyways, yeah. One of the changes that came to my attention were the fact that now the supplies, the provisions that we can take into the dungeon are now limited. Which means that the amount of food that I can take is predetermined almost by the game, because I always take a surplus. So that kind of means that this time I'm gonna take all that I can take. I'm also gonna bring 3 shovels, 4 anti-venom, 5 bandages, you know what, 2 medicinal herbs, a skeleton key, a holy water, and a bunch of torches. Now, I'm not really sure if I'm happy with this change, honestly. I mean, most of these supplies I would never take as many as are on offer, except for the food, of course. Which I would really love to be able to bring a little bit more. Really, with 2 campfires, if you want to, you know, feast twice, you already consume half of the food. Then like 3 hunger events, then you're down to 4 food. A little bit of food to heal up. I'm not really sure if I'm happy with that. But anyways, we'll see how that turns out. I'm not really well informed on everything that has been changed in the recent patch. So we're gonna have to try and figure that out on the run. Let's go. Now it would seem like that the loading screens have been optimized somewhat, so the recording seems to be going a lot better during the loading screen. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out what I do with that. Maybe I can keep on talking. I, as a habit, haven't talked during this latest loading screen, but anyway. Oh, it has been a while, hasn't it? Well, this is the obvious choice here. Move him to the front, make him less than useless. He moves back now because of that. Or did he always do that? I don't think he did. That might have been it. I'm probably gonna be paranoid a lot about this stuff, but anyway. Let's try to stun him. Okay. Then we have him who can do a pistol shot. 6 damage. Reasonable, reasonable. And a chop for you. We don't like you, go away. And maybe collect bounty. He's no longer stunned, so to finish him is not really that great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this one. 11 damage. 1 hit point short of getting the kill. That is a little bit irritating. That gives us a debuff. Wonder if that happens every time. No, well, not for that attack, but then that was probably a different attack then. Okay, a crit on that, which is good. And we are done. Bunch of gold. Which we apparently can only take once the music has stopped or something. Anyway, we have to clear all room battles. Which means that we had to go back here to this room. I didn't mention that because I am kind of guessing that you guys know this stuff pretty well by now. But we went back for nothing. That is unfortunate. Yeah, so we get a lot of stress here, I think. A little bit of bad luck in that regard. Maggots. We should be able to deal with a couple of maggots, right? Okay, pistol shot, I think. Yep. Grave nibble. Those attacks can be really nasty. The stress damage that they do mostly can be quite difficult to deal with. In certain circumstances, of course. At the moment, it is not really a problem for us. Okay. And spiders. I wonder if the hit points have been reduced, but then again, like I said, it's been a long time since I played this game, so I may not actually remember everything as well as I should, maybe? I don't know. We're doing awesomely well, but I'm still kind of nervous about the bad things that could befall us. Then again, this is apprentice level, so maybe I am way more anxious than I really should be. Okay, a lot of stuff. Stuff that I want to keep. I'm not gonna drop the holy water, I don't think. I don't think I'm gonna bring the portrait, because I'm gonna get 6 portraits from this dungeon as a dungeon reward anyway, so I'm not really going to be worried about portraits. And now I'm happy that I did so, because I like to make use of this holy water for this very purpose, which doesn't really give me a lot. In fact, it does give me another portrait. So, irony, anyone? Yes. Okay. That's a new enemy, a madman. Interesting. Accusation, which is a stress attack as well as a debuff. And it increases stress damage until camp. We also got syphilis. Maybe me being anxious was justified. But anyway, let's try to get him to the front and kill him as quickly as possible. I kind of want to know what these enemies do, but I also want my heroes to come out of this dungeon alive. So it's kind of gonna be a compromise between the two most of the time. Minimal damage, that is unfortunate. Can we kill him? I think so. There we go. He does leave a corpse, which is interesting information. Let's get him to the front. Vomit again. Hopefully we will not get syphilis from this. Bad humors. Well, we didn't get syphilis, but bad humors is kind of worse. What does syphilis do? I can actually do that during the cutscenes, which is good. But anyway, syphilis... I don't know which one is worse. They're both pretty bad. Let's apply a bleed to the swine chopper. Because his protection is relatively high, although not as high, of course, as at the higher levels. Okay, so no more diseases for us, I hope. Butcher's cut, probably a bleed attack, but it didn't land. Got a kill there. Now finally we have to contend with the swine slasher. How about you come over here? Okay, and then hopefully we can finish him off before he gets a chance to act. And indeed, we do get a chance to do just that. We can take all of this stuff. Do I want that? A stun amulet. It's not even that horrible. No, it isn't. But I'm not gonna take it. Okay. Do I want to interact with this thing? Last time that didn't really pan out great. I'm gonna try with a leper. Deeply disturbed. Are you kidding me? Are you... Okay. Fine, we'll camp here. Feast. See, because I believe that if you can get this back to 0, he's gonna lose this thing, so we're gonna try to do that. Let down the mask, yes. Oh, you have to be kidding me! He didn't want to do that. Really? Well, this is gonna be great, isn't it? Reduce stress on him. Gallows humor all removed by 20. Increase strength by 10. I don't want to do that. Kind of. Clean guns would be good. How much have we got left? 3. Oh, this is horrible. Why does that give 100 stress? That is just mean. I'm never gonna touch those things again, I don't think. 1 more point left, but we cannot do anything with that. Bollocks. Really annoying. Okay, no ambush in the night. That's at least something. We don't have to go here to the left, but we do need to go there, which is kind of unfortunate because that means that we need to do another hallway fight. Unless we can go there from if we can get there from above, that could be good. I'm not gonna touch that. What is your trap disarm? It is 0. He is looking horrible. His disease resistance is non-existent. Bounty hunter is gonna do the disarming of traps. I really, really hate this. The debuff from the masochistic thing also seems to be horrible. Let's use the bandage on this. Gives us a bit of food. I wonder if you get more food out of a dungeon now. Sure, use a medicinal herb. See what this does. And it's ever potent, which gives him a buff. Increased damage. Well, as long as he doesn't skip his turns, that should be fine. If he does skip his turns, then that debuff is really not going to be any good for us. Anyway. Okay, well, I kind of want to bring him to the front because he can apply more diseases. Not that it really matters, because we are so diseased as it is that it is very hard for them to apply any new ones, I think. But anyway, we missed. Of course we did. Drums of debilitation. Well, fortunately, he didn't target the leper. Not that it really matters because, you know, leper has already been afflicted. And we got stunned. Well, leper did something useful, so I'm not gonna be saying that he is completely useless today, but his increased stress is rather horrible for us. Okay, we dodged that. That is good, because we wouldn't have liked to be stunned there. Please don't skip. Please don't skip. Please don't skip. He is gonna hurt himself, but that is fine. You can hurt yourself all you want, for now at least. Let's do a stun on this guy, maybe even a knockback. No, but we did get a stun. And then we're gonna apply a bleed. Okay. Let's do a bit of healing here as well. What is the 40%? Was it always 40%? I thought it was 20. I'm really paranoid, like I said, about any small change that might have been made. Okay, we could take all of that, which is excellent. How do I want to do this? I'm not really sure. I'm guessing that one of these rooms is still gonna have a room battle. It's pretty likely, I think. I might risk it though. I mean, I know there's no battle in here, so if I go up, then do these 3 rooms in succession, then I may actually be done. So, sure, why the hell not? What could possibly go wrong? Or what could possibly go wrong that hasn't already gone wrong? Alright, this battle doesn't look too bad. We even got the surprise here, so that is all pretty good. Let us pull that guy forward. Dazzling Light or Judgment. How much damage is Judgment going to do? It's not going to get a kill. So I guess I'm going to stun this guy. Then you can do a pistol shot or maybe a Wicked Slice. Wicked Slice has a decent chance of getting the kill, so let's try that. Okay, very good. And you use a chop against this guy. Ah, he missed. The drums of debilitation against the leper. It's not good. It doesn't even give stress anymore. It reduces dodge and it marks us. That is an interesting change. Okay. Well, whatever, actually. A munch, which is to be expected since he is now marked. Dazzling Light, Judgment. 7 damage. It's not going to be enough to get the kill. But then again, this is. Look at the amount of effects on the leper. That's just insane. Anyway, he could heal himself, I guess. Nah. Let's eat the food with him. Take the busts. Interact with the chests. We get a new key from that. Alright. Alright, we got another scout. So now, we need to go to the right. Okay, so we'll go to the right. We'll actually go here as well, because there's a lot of loot possibly in that hallway. And then we're gonna turn back and do the other 3 rooms. A lot of room battles in this dungeon. Quite a lot. Alright. Let me see. Yeah, simply a judgment, I think. Yeah. Okay. We cannot take the trinket, but I think I'll dump the jade in exchange. And continue. An unburned torch, which is useful. Let's move down first. Empty crate. What splendid craftsmanship. What is he talking about? Anyway. Yeah, another madman. With the accusation skill, which causes stress. And now our leper has got rabies. Really? Okay. Ugh. Horrible. Let's at least stun this guy. Prevent him from taking a turn this round. And then we're gonna pull forward the madman, I think. Unless he dodges, of course. Can we kill him with this? Of course not. Unless we crit. Yes. Okay, very good. Very good. So that Doomsday, or whatever it was called, very nasty attack. Causes about 10 to 20 stress at this level to all party members. But we are critting like crazy, which is excellent. Let's try and stun this guy. Again. Ah, he resisted. Oh well. Ball and chain, that may result in a stun, which is unfortunate because I would have liked to heal up the bounty hunter before we got to kill on the swine chopper. Oh well. Yeah, okay. I guess that I'm not gonna take the citrine. Do I want the deeds? No, I have plenty of deeds at home. I have about 60 of them. So let's leave here. Oh, we got a battle on the way back. Alright. Acolytes, cultists. Do I want to stun? Or... no, finish him will do. Just a bit of damage. Just for the purposes of making it a little bit easier for us to get the kill on them later. For example, right now. 50% chance of killing if we land the attack. If we land the attack, okay. Fortunately, our highwayman is doing great. We still want to heal up our bounty hunter, but there's no real rush at the moment. Oh my god. Useless he is. Very useless. Let's use a bandage. Yeah. Why think so long about this? Just try to kill them as quickly as we can. Okay, rent for the old gods is fine. Four, that's not great. It's not great at all. I'm gonna use the bandage because I may as well. Unless he's gonna pass his turn, of course. But he isn't. Okay. There we are. We gotta take the jade, but that's fine. Alright, 3 more room battles and 1 more hallway battle. Assuming we will not get any new hallway battles here. Okay, we can interact with this. Using another bandage. Get a lot of food here, that's good. Allows us to heal up a little. That's definitely worth a bandage. We cannot take that gold, eh? Drop off a bandage? No, I don't think so. I think the busts. Yeah, the busts can go. Use a torch, and then you can disarm again. Right. Hunger event. First one? No, the second one, I believe, today. Okay. Takes us a while to get there. And then we have to deal with 2 battles in a row. This battle is not going to be too bad, I don't think. Do I want to come hither? I think so. Makes it a little bit easier to target her. Let's also stun this second dude. Prevent his action. This dude will not be able to do anything that useful. Hopefully. She is not quite dead yet. He's gonna hurt himself again. He's gonna mark himself. Oh, okay. Not really a big deal, I guess. A stumbling scratch, which moves him forward. More importantly, though, what are we going to do next? And I think collect bounty is the way to go here. Definitely, apparently. Very nice. A stumbling scratch moves him forward. And we're just gonna use pistol shots here. Oh wow, okay, good. Good. I kind of want this. I mean, even if it is only to sell it. Tricky. Now, you know what? Nah, I kind of don't want to let it go. Portraits, do I need portraits? I kind of do. Medicinal herbs don't seem... I have plenty of food. I think I should be fine without the medicinal herbs. Okay. Let's use a torch and let's do this next battle. Okay. More disease causes. I hate those guys. Really, I do. Already means that I have to put all of them in the sanitarium when we get back. Basically. Alright, you attack this guy. Nice, good damage. Not quite get the kill there, but we can live with that. Let's stun him. If we can, which we cannot apparently. Hook where it hurts. 6 damage. Bleeds? No. Okay. Vomits? Missed. Another stun, which is unfortunate. Once again, over 100 stress. Ugh. What do we want to do next? I guess we can try to do this. Okay. And then we're gonna attack him. 9 damage, which is about average. You kill him. 23, wow. Speaking of overkill, move him a bit closer because I don't like him being that far away. Too bad. Open vein, no, pistol shot will do. 5 damage. How much remains? Only 1 hit point, of course. If only we had dealt 1 more hit point of damage. He refuses to heal. But he can still heal himself, fortunately, for some strange reason. Okay. Now, I kind of want both. Which is not really an option. We still get to use 1 key on a treasure in one of the rooms below. So I think what I will do is I can probably dump the shovels. It's kind of risky, but I'm gonna gamble on that. I'm gonna take this. This is not a very good trinket. I could take it instead of the No, I'm not going to. It's not going to be that expensive anyway, I don't think. And I am going to use the campfire here, I think. Yeah. Yep, and we're gonna feast. Because we can use the health, we can use the stress relief to prevent our leper from getting a heart attack. I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, that was a wasted point, but it was only 1 point, so it was worth a try. More likely to surprise monsters, less likely to be surprised. That sounds awesome. Clean guns sounds excellent. Gallows humor, not really that great at the moment. We can still reduce a bit of stress. Improved scouting chance, we don't need that anymore. Okay, then I guess we're gonna use these stress reduction things. And we still have a bit of stress resistance that we can apply. Maybe a chance. Oh, it only applies to one companion. Yeah, I'm not gonna try that then. Let's do that. Okay. Now, obviously we're gonna be surprised in the night. Ambushed, because that's the way things go today. 3 maggots. We did get shuffled though, although I have to say this shovel isn't nearly as bad as the shovels that I've had in the past. Dazzling light. No, let's try heal on him. Ah, he accepted. Great. Grave nibble in the back row. Hysterical blindness, of course. Why the hell not? And 8 stress and a stun. Oh my god. Well, fortunately it only applies when his stress is quite high, and it isn't at the moment, so that's good. That one. Good. Do we get any goodies from this? We get a few. Not a lot, but at least it's something. Okay. Oh crap. I dumped the shovels. And I didn't notice that we had to deal with an obstacle. Well. That's the way things go. I am being stupid, the game is being mean. Everything in its place. Now, we have seen this battle before. Let's try to get this guy to the front so that we can get rid of him as quickly as possible. In the meantime, we're gonna try to take down this guy. Brilliant, that will definitely do. We're back down to 100 stress, which sounds terrible, but isn't really. Do we want to stun? We kind of want to have a stun on this guy. Health-wise, we're looking fine, so I'm not really worried about the other 2 guys. I can probably kill him in 1 hit, though, so that might have been a bit of a waste. Anyway. Gonna attack him instead for that very reason. Ball and chain, which obviously is gonna land a stun. A lot of damage too. The Bounty Hunter really is a very fragile character class. Let's punch him to the back. See if we can get a stun as well. We did get a stun. Excellent. Yeah, a vomit. Would have liked to prevent that, but wow. 124 all of a sudden. And that's also a lot of damage. Oh my god. It's a good thing that we're almost done here, but... Whew, our highwayman is doing great. Okay, let's dump that. Do I want busts? Not really. Let's take the Archer's Ring. Use the key on the heirloom chest, and then we get more crests, which I kind of need, I guess. Alright. We can take that. We can take the rest. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna push on, of course. Just contemplating whether I would like to get those goodies in the hallways, but I'm already pretty much stocked up. We don't have a lot more room for goodies. Okay. These can all deal stress damage, unfortunately. Can we kill him? Maybe, if we're lucky. Oh, wow. Okay, it was like a 1 in 6, 1 in 7% chance. But we did get it. 13 damage, also quite good. 2 more hit points. That's all we need. There we go. And then we have our leper left who can kill 1 additional carrion eater. And then we probably get a bit of stress damage. As well as blight, apparently. Okay. There we go. Now we cannot interact with the thing in the background. Not without invoking stress damage. I don't want the deeds. So there we go. Okay. Quest complete. Not too bad. I think what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to take this. Then I'm going to go up and take a look. I'm going to take a look at what is in that hallway. And hopefully that will be worthwhile. Okay, okay. A map! Ha! Well, that was useless. Really, really, really useless. Okay, so what did we learn? We learned that some of the enemies have been overhauled a bit. For example, the swine drummer seems to behave a bit differently now. We've also learned that the big shrines in the background that you sometimes come across in rooms in the warrens, you shouldn't touch them without a trinket, whatever that trinket may be, because it immediately turns a character, it immediately afflicts a character, basically. Eldritch Hater for our bounty hunter, which is good. Warren's adventurer, thin-blooded for the Vestal, which is not that good, but it's not the worst quirk in the world. This actually is not too bad. Now, of course, what we need to consider now is the diseases that we got. Oh, you can actually now see that they are diseased right here. That is extremely useful. So, I guess I want to get rid of that. This increases his damage at the cost of his accuracy. That is actually maybe not even the worst thing in the world. And I kind of need him to lose a bit of stress first anyway, so that seems to be fine. That is a very bad one, especially with the bounty hunter, because he, like I said, he's a very fragile class. And then yeah, that is a very, very bad one. Okay, then I'm gonna send you to the Abbey, which is a bit... It is working not very well today, but anyway, that's not going to help me all that much. Confirm treatment. Yeah, we spent a lot of our gold already, but I think this is still looking fine. Thin-blooded, slow reflexes, yeah. I'm not really sure if I should spend my cash on trying to get rid of that. Oh, by the way, I should probably unequip trinkets before I forget. Then, do we have any new characters that could be interesting to us? We still cannot upgrade the stagecoach to its fullest potential, but I'm sure that we'll get there eventually. Can we perhaps go into the cove, do a long mission? No, we cannot. Well, we can, of course, do a short one, but those don't give us much money. So am I gonna go into the wheel again? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. An unstable flash is something that we could try to tackle in the warrants. I don't really like the idea of that at the moment. I still want to kind of discover more about the newest patch and the changes that it has brought. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to think about this. I think I'm just gonna go into the cove. Well, full crests really isn't that much, is it? Hardly seems worthwhile. I could also do a champion level mission. Haven't done those before. Those could be horrible though. Especially with the newest patch. And I don't know the enemies as well as I once did. Because they appear to have been changed somewhat. And the character classes have been overhauled also slightly. I've read that in the notes, but I didn't really go into much detail to investigate what exactly has been changed. Let me see. The target whistle still removes protection from a target, which is great. Although it still seems overpowered to me. Is there anything else that I want to check? Anything else that might have been changed? Shadow Fade works from the first two positions. It always did, I think. Lunge. That one looks unchanged. We have the Vestal. The Vestal doesn't seem to heal as much with the Divine Grace. But that could be me. Okay, this still looks the same. Maybe the Breakthrough, because the Breakthrough is, in my opinion, a rather... I wouldn't ever use that, but... Bleed out. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have a better look at those things in between episodes. Yeah, I think there's not a lot else to say, so I guess the last thing that remains for me to do is... ask you. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Words, annoying. I'm a bit tongue-tied today, as you may have noticed. It's a bit late and I'm a bit tired, but I wanted to record a new episode because of the newest patch that has been released. And it looks like things have been changed to make things a bit more difficult for us. Although one last thing that I want to mention is that the stress that you get when you first reach 200 stress in a dungeon, it will not kill you instantly like it did before. So the situation that we had with the Siren retreating out of the boss room, for example, with high stress, as long as your health is okay and you haven't if you haven't had a heart attack in the same dungeon before, you should be fine. So that is kind of something that they made easier, but other than that, I think they tried to make things a little bit more tricky. They wanted to be... One of the things that I also read is that they wanted to be... they wanted stress to be a bigger deal than it was. So I think we definitely noticed that with our leper. But anyway, we're gonna find out what else they changed in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you will join me then. Take care.